What's up, YouTube? So today we are going to work on dropping this motor down, taking these spacers out. I put this flex silicone in here to move the carburetor so it's not sitting over the tire anymore. So now I should be able to drop it down. I'm also going to change out the sprocket. I've got a 50 on there right now. I'm going to go with the 44 for more top end, and I'm going to realign the motor. I'm going to start with taking the chain off. Then I'll work on the box underneath, setting that down so I can actually set the motor properly and go from there. All right, let's get at it. Alright guys, there's the 44th tooth sprocket on there. A couple reasons I'm doing that. One is this cart is so low to the ground and I don't have anywhere super flat to ride that the clearance on it is going to be much better as far as it hitting. So it's a 44 that's on there. There was a 50 tooth. And that's about the size difference. Not too much. So clearance is an issue because it's so low. And then the other thing is I should be able to get, I don't know, 5 more miles an hour top speed out of it, which is not too much. Considering I'm running a torque converter, I think I'll be alright. Alright, next thing is going to be dropping this motor down, mounting it the way it should be. Alright, time for the next time lapse. Alright guys, time for an update. Got the motor off, got the blocks off. With that carb moving, I should, with the carb going forward, I should have plenty of room now to mount it here. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the motor, and I'm actually going to cut this tab. There's another one inside right there, because it was originally mounted to this spot right here. I'm going to cut these off so it's easier to get in there and tighten the engine mounts, engine bolts to this mount. And to actually just let you know, the reason I put the engine mount here so far over this way was, one, to clear here on the seat with the torque converter, but to possibly do like a 301 or a 420 on here, have it mounted here, because on this one you don't have a lot of room to move the sprocket. I mean, you literally have here to here, but the chain It's like so close to the seat, you'd have to even move the seat even more over that way. And it's already off-centering. It's kind of uncomfortable, but not too bad. Ooh. Tires are starting to look a little beaten up. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna shoot next. I'll go ahead and cut these tabs off. The other tab on the other side back here. And I'm gonna mount the motor. Then we should be good to go. I do need to tune this carb, because when I put this on, man, it started running like crap. So, all right, let's get into it. I got the motor finally mounted on the engine plate. got everything lined up, everything tightened down. I just got to put the cover back on the pulley, torque converter, sorry. Now that I'm looking at it, the color of it definitely looks like it got hot and burned up. So I think that is going to be my problem. The only thing left to do is to tune this carb. I'm probably going to do a little bit of that tonight. I might shoot a quick time lapse for y'all. If I get somewhere good, then I'll probably post it. If not, there'll be a whole video on tuning this carb with this extension. That's really why I got to tune it. I had it running good with the AGK intake. Really good. Like idle and perfect. Great throttle response, but right now it's horrible with that tube to make it go forward. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really don't know when I'm going to get started on that other project, on that Power Wheels, because there's just so much involved in it, and it's going to cost a good bit of money, and I don't know. And then too, like, I got to get this thing out the bed of my truck. It's just sitting here, it's getting rusty. It's, you know, it's just not a good spot for it. I need to find a good place to store it, or a good home, even after all the work I've done to it. So I'll talk to you guys later.